Hey guys, today we're looking at NECA's Karai as the shredder. Alrighty guys, well first and foremost let's take a look at the packaging. As usual, you're going to have some art on the side of the picture, comic, whatever they're trying to interpret. You got the front of the box, got a couple of heads in there. Typical stuff you see from NECA. Got some more art on the other side, and as we go to the back of the box you see the normal future releases, product pictures, and different poses and photography and whatnot. But delving into this figure, yeah, it's a beautiful representation. I like this Karai. I like the grin. I like the face. I like everything on it. She actually matches up with this shredder really well. So anybody out there that's wondering, yeah, go ahead and take the plunge. And as far as getting a deeper look at this Karai, you can see the beautiful detailing on it, all the little stitches, all the little black highlights, just everything that's got going for it. I really do like the silver on the on all of her weaponry and armor and whatever you want to categorize it as. But yeah, like I said, as far as the wraps on the back of the legs, like I said, I like all the detail. Like I said, you can see all the definition of the triceps, biceps. I do like the way the wraps are colored in. So like I said, well, right off the package, I can tell you right now, as far as I'm looking at, this is a very pretty good looking figure. Like I said, so far so good, no problems whatsoever. So hopefully we can get some more of these coming forward. These Mirage comic interpretations are great. And speaking of which, here we have with another Mirage comic, Shredder, who is her adopted father, depending on which mythology you read or watch. In some different documentaries or different variations, you'll have a Splinter as her father. But like I said, everybody knows Shredder to be the one that raised her and trained her to be the ultimate samurai. And speaking of ultimate samurais, here we have her facing Raph from the last Ronin. And this is the first to fall from NECA Toys. And I think these guys go great together. They scale perfectly. I think you'll be able to get a lot of photography, a lot of different poses and looks out of this Karai, especially if you have this Raph or any of the Mirage interpretations. But like I said, this is what I was waiting for. I passed on the original, the NECA, the last Ronin Karai. I didn't like the look of it, that I was too tall. I just, like I said, but once I saw this one on shelves, I knew I had to get it. And like I said, I think this sculpt right here just works out beautifully. I like the swords. I like all the accessories that she does come with. So like I said, I mean, hopefully you guys can get your hands on her and check it out for yourself. And speaking of which, as far as accessories, you're going to come with the two normal fisted out the box that come on our hands right out the gate. And then you're going to have a different head that's replaceable as her shredder helmet. Then you have an empty helmet she can carry, photography, whatnot. Then you see the different fist, swords, and a hand variation she has, open hands, weapon holding hands, her bow, staff, and two swords, and actually three swords. But yeah, you get the gist of everything that's in there. And like I said, as far as moving forward, different comparisons I wanted to see. I did want to see her with her and Raph fighting. I also did want to see that whole, what do they call it, city at war thing, where her and Leo kind of negotiate the whole truce between the Hamato clans and the Oroko clans. So I like this. I like this look together. These two as well. Like I said, I do know they come from different mythologies, but one being a last Ronin and the other one being a normal Mirage comic line run. I think these guys work great together. And as far as articulation, you're gonna have the standard. You would with every NECA. Only problem is when you move the arms up and back, you are going to have that hindrance with the shoulder pads. So just keep that in mind as far as posing goes with articulation. If they weren't there, of course, it naturally would spin all the way around. You do got a good twist on the torso, but honestly, the lower torso was really stiff on mine, and the upper torso seems to move a lot. As far as even at the ab crunch, if you look at that, the lower torso is not giving any give whatsoever. It seems to be the top one that seems to be giving the most give. So hopefully I can heat that up and get a little bit more movement out of that. As far as split goes, she's going to have the normal front and back will get her so far. So yeah, like I said, the normal standard articulation you've come to expect from NECA and their products. As far as the head goes, you will be able to spin her quite around a lot. Actually, I would say that this thing goes 360 degrees around. But the one problem you will see, as I'm showing right now, is Yeah, that hair, it's solid all the way around. So it hits the shoulders, it hits the back of the neck, it hits every angle whenever you try to move it up or down. So as far as just looking down, that's pretty much as far straight as you're going to be able to get her to look. So like I said, moving back to this Leo again, I think these figures look great together. Looks like I said they can conduct business, just continue moving on the whole comic tradition, the whole cartoon tradition. So, and as far as the head sculpt, I like this head sculpt. I like the definition, the face, the skin tone, everything. She has a very good look of seriousness on her face. I do like all the different strands of hair and whatnot that you can see. But yeah, I like the intimidating look, the angry look. She was always just a serious samurai soldier, always down to business. And I think this head sculpt works beautifully for what they're giving us and what they're going for. So for everybody out there that's managed to make it through this review so far, like I said, I've got nothing but positives for this Karai. I did pass up on the last Ronin one, like I said, I couldn't pass up on this one. So if it's in the means, as always, collect what you want, collect what you like, but more than anything, get this one. Bye, guys.